automatic. And even more special is that it's got a sport mode. I don't know how I'm going to use the sport mode in this rain, but this car is really, really nice. It is just that it's got very small tires, and I'm scared of going into potholes because I don't know if I can come out of it because the engine's just 650cc. But navigating through these puddle-filled roads is pretty easy. Automatic transmission here, or the AMT that we want to call it, this seems to be actually working really well in this rain. And I think the Nanos should be used for delivering food and stuff like, you know, your Swiggy and your Uber Eats, because these cars are really, really fuel efficient, and they are working really well in times like these when there's heavy rain. I don't know how audible I am, but it seems like right. So let me put it into sport mode now because I don't want to get caught any other puddles. But I was driving the sport mode a little earlier today, and the car really handles, you know, like just like any other car. You know, it is the power is less in the normal mode, and it gets better in the sport mode. Okay, looks like we need to take a U-turn here. So let's see how the turning radius is here. The only problem is I'm unable to see clearly left and right because of the rain. Brilliant turning radius. Now let's try taking a right, and I'm just heading back home after from my office, and this is what I get caught into. I should have started a little earlier, but nonetheless, you gotta take a small adventure. There comes the big boys splashing water all over, but I really cannot see anything in front. And what I've been liking about this Nano is the ground clearance. The fact that it is much higher than most of the Altos and other cars that you might see. I find these pillars, this pillar and the other pillar, really distracting. You can't see what comes from either ways. I really wish I could get out and see how this car looks like, how it is driving in the rain, but yeah, this is what we can do for now. Man, this rain is crazy. Chennai seems to be having lots of spells like these, and the one thing remarkable about this Nano is its AC. For such a small engine, I was driving this car again a little earlier today when it wasn't raining like this, but it was a little sunny, and the car seemed to, the AC seemed to be cooling quite well. Okay, that's a green light. I wish I can go over. Okay, we are in sport mode now. Let's see how it handles, but the braking on this car is pathetic. I wouldn't say it is bad, it's pathetic. You know, I wish there was better braking, and you know, the trains are going crazy and people are going crazy. Luckily there are not many people on the road now. So I don't know if you can see, but I've engaged the sport mode, and the car really, you know, the pickup increases. And for a car like this, I think the sport mode is really needed. I think they should have had this as the basic mode and then had another sport mode. It would actually make sense, because you need this kind of power on a daily basis. Now that all the cars are, most of the cars are coming to 1000cc, but they seem to have more power, and this car seems to be lacking power. But nonetheless, this car is for sale, and I got this car only yesterday, and I got it with heavy rain, and I did take it out for a drive, and it felt good. It didn't. I was very skeptical about buying this car to see how it fares in the used car market, because the only reason I picked up this Nano was because it was an automatic, and the automatic has its fair share of buyers, and I predominantly do only automatic cars because there's something different about these cars. I mean, it's an automatic airbox, obviously. Your client base is a little different. But man, this car is really, if only it looked a little better on the outside. I mean, sitting inside this car, you don't really, it doesn't really feel like you're driving a, odd looking car. But a lot of people find this car cute, and I kind of think it does look a little cute in certain angles. If you have one big massive car and you're having this in your garage, it's a perfect second car. It's not probably a primary car. I've had the two customers ask this car because they already own a Nano and they wanted to buy another Nano for their better half or for their kids. The perfect first car to learn driving on, and especially the automatic. It's not very powerful, so you can't you can't just floor it. Instead of buying a Honda City automatic, which would be quite powerful for a learner, I think this is the perfect car to buy under 2 lakhs, around 2 that range. It's a perfect car to buy. Learn your driving and not sell it. Probably you can always keep it. I mean, these days bikes are costing 2 lakhs and 1.6 lakhs and 2 lakhs. So I think this is a keeper in the market. I mean, you can keep it in your garage rather than trying to sell it off. So let me see who's going to push me away from this. So everybody seems to be okay. Why are you shuddering? That is the sport mode. Yeah, I'm doing 60 on I'm not supposed to be doing this on a very, very light car, but just for the video. Man, this rain is crazy. I like taking sharp turns, but I can't really risk it in this car because I don't want to be lying face sideways on the road, being with its high, the tall boy look. You're most likely be on the road if you do a sharp turn. This car's got everything you basically need to drive around in a very crowded city. I mean, you would have noticed I started this video when I was in a very, very crowded area. Now I'm in an area with little broader roads. So if you're going to be going to crowded streets and the bazaar area, this is the perfect car to own, the perfect first car to buy. You obviously can't get this car brand new in the market. You can only get it in the second-hand market. Hence, these cars have a little bit of a price tag. They're very difficult to get. The automatics, I guess, later on, the automatics are the ones that sold more than the manuals. And oh man, look at the water. Now I'm scared to take this car here. Should I take the risk? Maybe let's just see what happens with the auto guy. If he goes, maybe I can go. Okay, let's go. Problem is this car's got wide wheels. The best part about this car is rear engine. The air intake comes way on top, so I guess it's got some water. It can wade through water, unlike the other lower cars are probably. And this is probably the cheapest rear wheel drive car you can find on the market today. You you buy a Nano so you can park in places like these. It's not. So this is a short drive I took from my office on the way back home. Probably some other day I'll put up the exteriors. Probably I'll put up the exteriors soon. So now let me take a small break here and then get back home. The 2015 Nano, the specialty about this car being the automatic. This car comes with 2 power windows, a charger. The automatic, the AMT transmission comes with a sport mode which can be activated. You can even use this as a manual, so you can change your gears manually. This car comes with only 2 power windows, lot of space. You can see the bottom also, there's a lot of space. There's another cup holder here, a glove compartment here. You have your AC, you have center locking, and there's a lot of space at the back for 4 normal people to sit. It's a very basic car. The only speciality about this car is that it is an automatic which can be used in daily driving conditions and is quite useful. This music system comes with Bluetooth, aux and a USB. You could obviously change this music system and put a better music system, or even have it have a better speakers. All in all, this is a perfect city car which can be used for first time learners who are learning to drive, especially being an automatic. The best part about this car is the automatic and the AC. The AC is pretty good for this car. Apart from that, this is a very basic car and can be used in our daily driving conditions. Quite a bit of space for a person who is about 5'4" to 5'8" to sit in the back. This with the front seat fully pulled back. Basic instructions for an automatic vehicle such as this. This is probably the very basic car you can find. This particular car is on sale and it has done just about 26,000 kilometers. $26,243 kilometers. That's what this car has done. This car is on sale for under 2 lakhs and hopefully I should find a good buyer soon. Thank you for watching my vlogs.